Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm ashamed to say how long it has taken me to do this voiceover, but we're not going to talk about that. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a photo backdrop kind of thing. I was looking for these online and they were running like $50 to $60, even more than that. I think I saw one for $75 too. Outrageous in my opinion. I was really not expecting them to be that much, but you know, they were a little expensive, so I figured why not make one myself. And it was a lot cheaper than buying one. I made this for about $20, I believe. It might have been less than $20 too. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I did that. The supplies that you'll need are 2 boards. I got both of them from Dollar Tree. They were in the school supply section. You'll also need these peel-on stick tiles. I also got those from Dollar Tree. So again, this stuff was pretty cheap and good if you're on a budget. I got 6 of those. They also had a variety of those in there, but I chose the brick ones. You'll also need some tape to tape the boards together, some scissors, and some self-adhesive marble cover, like the ones that they use for countertops sometimes in apartments. I got that from Dollar General because I could not find that in Dollar Tree, but that was about $3. Here I'm just placing the boards flat on the table and I'm gonna tape them together. I'm only gonna put tape on one side so that it can bend. Then after that, I'm just sticking the brick self-adhesive tiles to one side of the board. I'm gonna line them up first to see how many I'm gonna need and how it's gonna look. I did end up having to cut some of them towards the bottom, but I think it turned out pretty well in the end. I peel off the corner of the tile first to make sure that I can secure it in the right spot, and then go underneath and peel off the rest of the tile after that, and then firmly press it down. For this one, I just had to peel the side off, but still not peeling off the entire thing before I start laying it down. I definitely recommend doing the corner thing first though, because if you take the whole back off and then you place it and it's not straight, it might be easier to pull it up with just that corner if you do need to readjust it, and it's easier to make sure it's lined up that way. This is where I start having to cut. Depending on the size of your boards, I would just, I just kind of had to eyeball it. It wasn't absolutely perfect, but it turned out okay. You just kind of have to use your judgment here. In one of these spots, I ended up cutting, I think the bottom where it bended, I think I ended up cutting it a little too short, but you'll see towards the end of the video. Okay, after you've got all of that done, just pull it up to make sure that it bends okay. If there's too much excess at the bottom, just trim it off. Now for the bottom half of the board, I'm just taking the marble adhesive paper and lining it up with the top of the board to make sure it looks right and it's in the right place before sticking it on. Here I'm peeling back the corner of the adhesive and I'm gonna place it down like I did with the tile to make sure that it's in the right place. And here you might need the help of a second person if you have somebody else with you. You can do it yourself, but it was easier for me to have another person to hold the paper down. But if you don't have another person, you could probably use some books or something and just move them as you go along. I'm just sticking down the corner to make sure it doesn't move. And I'm gonna peel off the back as I go along. And I forgot to mention in the beginning, but you'll need some type of smoothing tool to make sure that the adhesive paper lays down flat. I literally just took something from the mail that was kind of sturdy and folded it up. I think it's like a HelloFresh flyer or something like that. So yeah, anything will do, anything that's sturdy enough. So one hand smoothing the paper out and the other hand pulling the paper back and just doing them both simultaneously as you move along. And then just cut off the excess paper at the end when you're finished. The paper was a little shorter than the board, so I did end up going back and putting another strip at the bottom. And you can't really tell in pictures and stuff, if it does show up, you can't really tell that that's there. And most of the time my products are far back enough anyways where you won't see it. But it was just bothering me, so I did go back and fill it in. Okay, and this is the finished board. With nothing on it yet. I did decide to add some decorative items. I like the way it came out, but the bottom is a little short. You can see the tape on one part, but I did find something to cover that up in my photos, so it's really not that big of a deal. But I'm happy with the way that it came out, and it's really nice and adds a different background and a different feel to some photos that I want. If I need like a refreshed environment for my photos, pretty much. I specifically made this for my candle business, but I have found that I use it a lot more with other stuff as well. So it's pretty versatile. You can use it for drink videos, shooting product photos, whatever it is that you need a new background for. So what I did to cover up the bottom and make it look a little more homey, I guess you can say, or I don't know, just, you know, like it's not just a random backdrop. I decided to try to take some of the fake vines that I had and place them on there. Here I am getting one of my candle containers just to show how it looks. And I'm also going to add a vase and some flowers in the back and try different things to see how it'll look. I would just try different things you have around your house with the background and see how it looks, and whatever feel you're going for, just add decorative items in the back. And this is pretty much what it looks like up close without seeing the background. I think it turned out pretty nice, and it was definitely a lot cheaper than $60, and I think it looks like what I wanted to buy in the first place. So yeah, I would say to definitely give this a shot if you take a lot of photos and videos and do a lot of content creation. It's definitely come in handy for me, and it was a cheaper alternative to the ones online. If you found this video useful and you enjoyed it, please give the video a like. Also let me know in the comments if you decide to try it or not and what you think. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know if you'd like to see more DIY videos. I'm always doing this type of thing, but I don't record it very much, so I'm open to trying it more. And I know it's different from the other videos I've posted, but I'm willing to give it a shot again. So let me know if you're interested in that kind of thing in the comments. And hopefully I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.